Flash in Desertion's eyes. Scout gonna continue to miss its mark. Torgy though, up from vents now. He was just over towards Secret. Roland's able to extend. Naf and Nertz return it back, but they're now both half health, so the health edge is here for Mouse.
Jimmy floating around. It looks like he and Naf are in this patience battle. Nertz will pick up one, and the two players that you just couldn't count on back on Dust 2 look to be combining their efforts to save this round. Jimmy with a deagle. It's a winnable spot.
Yeah, but it's slippery, Jimmy. You just can't keep your hands on him, and that's why Liquid have lost track of it. They've got no idea where this kid's got off to, and the fact that he slides into the vent
Eagle
after Nertz just left. And Nap tries to clear it. Oh, Jimmy gets the damage in. Exactly. By the skin of his teeth here, Nertz gets that one over the line. Double digits for Liquid.
That's disaster averted.
Jimmy damn near played that to perfection, sliding into the vent. Oh, Jimmy almost had their head spinning. Roland gets found outside of HUD, not the only MP9 to try to crunch this. Fast trophy push as well. Okay, Nertz just gets blindsided by it despite them stomping their way in. And luckily for Team Liquid, they are able to still hang on to the lobby control, get those trades back, and leave Torgy alone outer. So screw it, bring in somebody that can do the job to that extra level. And Shuhei keeps them composed here in an attempt to sweep back the series. From top of that A site, Twist gets his, finds a second kill on that A floor, and a very patient lobby setup crushes the other attempt out of Mouse. Crushes Mouse across the entirety of this nuke in the end, which is just a head-scratching, mind-boggling change of events in this 0-2 matchup. Because after Dust 2, it could not have felt more flat for North America's last hope, but the Canadians pull it back somehow, some way. Shuhei keeps those hopes high, and so this one needs a third. That's a flavor around here.
No free brand deals.
Flank, huh? Jimmy getting a little active. Ooh, Jimmy getting a little excited.
Jimmy excited.
Jimmy a little too excited.
Moses said take the pistol. Put your top 3 strats in the first few rounds.
Said bury them.
Bury them. You hit that shot, Jimmy, the pistol's guaranteed.
Honestly, you wait.
Now you don't.
You wait in apartments, Jimmy, and the pistol's still in a better position than it is right now because Maus are only at this moment starting to shuffle slightly towards this B site, banking on Torji going above and beyond. He gets gushed. Smoke lands inside of the windowsill. And with that,
such a different round now.
It's a recovery. But how do you retake? Smokes are up. Brolin's got another one, plus the kit. You've got Spinks already trying to quickly cut a path up from Catwalk into this B bomb site. Bench player gives him a little skin to shoot at, but nothing too much of a commitment here from Liquid. Soon the smoke fades, and when it does, Torji and Spinks come out with headshots each. Bench player trying to keep himself down. Naf, this is a big round for you, but he's on the reload. Shuhei's got to now bail them out again, and as he peels Spinks off of it, it's a Torji defuse attempt. The knife is out, a second left. He gets him off, but the defuse comes through in milliseconds.
And it'll be Maus to win in the end. Shuhei just looking the wrong direction. There's a version of you casting this game where Liquid have won the round.
No way. I hope he's happy. Shuhei has found the first kill. This is obviously Liquid coming in with a forward fight, still looking to bury Maus despite losing that first round of this very important decider game. Elimination, folks. 0-3 is an embarrassing place to be. And Shuhei continues to tear up Maus despite them winning that pistol. It is just the MP9s left, completely separated on opposite ends of this A site. And honestly, Shuhei could take Jimmy's head off if he keeps this shooting clean.
Wow.
He will.
4 kills for Shuhei.
All on his own.
That's a fantastic round. We saw him make some great moves on Dust too. They're again one of 2 other teams that even have it feels like have a chance of beating Vitality, like a real one in the grand final if it happens. And that's Maus, who I think in one of their best of 5s. If it was a best of 3, they would have won.
Correct.
So yeah, we go back to Lisbon. They won 2 of the first 3 maps.
Yep.
After getting 13-0'd.
You know, feels like this is one of those moments where the format could have played into their favor, but you got to get there first.
Yeah, you got to get there first.
And, well, Maus are getting there despite only having come into this with 1 player surviving last round. The mid walk-up was way less electric from Team Liquid, and it's in that slower tempo that they kind of throw this one away.
This is kind of interesting. They made it feel like a fake for a second. Nerds came in and shot.
Those free rifles haven't done them all too much good. With 40 seconds, you could continue to wait out and hope that maybe Maus understaffed this B site, but for right now, they're going to keep the majority locked in. Spinks along the bench wall. Jimmy to take first.
Oh, he got spotted. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he comes back at it, and it's clean. Maus, only 1 survivor in that last round. They win this with much less than what Liquid had to offer. You can choose to watch that Shuhei 4K the round prior, or Xertion slap him around with a FAMAS.
Uh-oh, Jimmy. That's early death.
Steps up to the fight. Spinks' nade's going to kill Twist, so that's good to get the job done.
Oh!
Drive by from the Tech 9 of Shuhei. Again, the faster-looking tempos from Liquid are the more successful rounds. But Xertion fights fire with fire, slides out from the market. Naf's trying to take the duel back over towards window. Brolin comes up with a clean headshot, and now Naf is put to a clutch. You have seen many clutches from Naf, just not in recent months. But this 1v2 is separate duels, and that M4 needs to get reloaded, but that's going to open the door for Brolin to come back around the side of Pillar and push Maus to the 3-1 lead early.
That was Brolin jumping up into the window and getting that kill back. That changed it entirely. What a reaction out of Brolin. I think Maus have earned their place in this game already. He's going to take a strong answer back to the Scarab. Ooh, that's
nice
a great
shot.
Man, Shuhei is an individual right now.
Fighting for it. We're talking about an in-game leader that's taken lesser teams to major finals. Spinks, though, was close this entire time. And then when any sort of help for Shuhei emerges in lower tunnels, that's Zershin to hold it back. So man advantage with that kill. Zershin just freed up to tear them apart piece by piece. And Brolin's going to keep it tucked in for Ticket, but Ultimate hits a zinger of a headshot in a much-needed moment at that.
And this bomb can get planted deep.
Okay!
Or you could just take the fight.
They just keep on fighting from both sides. Spinks, 100 health, has had enough. A little fight out of Team Liquid inside that site made you think maybe man disadvantage didn't mean much, but Mouse will not stop winning.
And they are still faking. It's actually a pretty good pace for this B split. It's that ladder room player, that's what matters.
Right, but that ladder room player is Spinks, and Torzy gets his one. Jimmy looking to get into the action, but Spinks is just soaking up all the frags as they tiptoe their way towards that doorway.
And this is a big reason why Mouse found so much success on Mirage.
However, the split, Twist is able to get out from the apartments if he can join forces with Ultimate. If that bomb can push its way up, then there's still a way back to this round, but he's got 20 seconds to surpass this angle inside of Connector, and a drop shot is not what he could afford. Spinks is still locked in on top of this ladder. 3 kills to his name, finally dropped to the no-scope, but the clock decides this one, and that is all Spinks again.
Yeah, amazing map. 14 and 4. Fantastic Dust 2. Oh, Ultimate's in danger. Oh, he goes for the quick scope. And now he can easily die. No, two no scopes instead. He'll stay alive.
Sure, why not?
Wow, that actually is a pretty massive save, right? He keeps the op, doesn't lose his kill reward or his the loss bonus. Also a big deal to make the journey over to a North American org. Definitely.
And contrast their scores right now. 0-7, 14-4. Zershin from Top Palace is going to get the first one. Twist down. This is a full gun round coming out of Liquid. This half is just flying by. And yet still they're trying to get in. And there's the first. Could be the hardest. Nertz on the board. Still 3 defenders to topple. Gets that bit of vision over towards jungle. He finds his second kill now. Hands busy. Bomb plants in. And Ultimate with the chance, but his counterpart is already hunting from that top rope of Ticket, and it's support behind Torzy. Oh, missed shot from the Hungarian. Reopens this for Ultimate. He's on the prowl, hits him for 90, and this is such a much-needed clutch from Ultimate, denied as Torzy gets the better of him in the end of that head-to-head.
Such a Mirage specialist, you know, for his whole sort of short career so far, even when he was playing on Ints.
Rare treat.
You say that for Nerds, too.
Watching him with an op right now. Will that slow Spinks down a bit? Just waiting for anybody to show up top middle, but still stuck behind boxes, letting the smokes go down first.
That is a rare sight, but you know what? You don't have to move much when you're in ladder room. He's going to stay here. He also doesn't have to ever unpeak, which is nice.
It's just crazy to go 15 and 4 off of rifles, dominating with the rifles. Then you put him on an op, and it's one of the few rounds where he actually gets nothing done. So
he was just suffering from getting bored, it felt like.
Looks like Mao's put a muzzle on him. Now all of a sudden grouped up inside Connector. It's okay. Primary Opera could still save it. Might have to now, as all 3 remaining players of Team Liquid join up inside this A site. Shuhei remains, keeping Torzy locked into the corner. Gonna make sure he's not allowed to exit. And so we put Jimmy in a clutch. And this is where he does good work. 1 kill already. Looking for the con play next. And if there's somebody over towards site, so be it. Shuhei takes control of the situation yet again. That was a feature of him on Mouse back in the day as well. When they would struggle, sometimes you get those Shuhei top performances. Trying to wield it against them and continues to tear it up. If nobody else is going to step up, then Shuhei will. 12 and 8.
No kidding. There's one guy playing to win, it's him.
Again!
Wow. What a monster. That's all of mid, one by himself. Jimmy will supplant Spinks' position over in ladder, but now the oppressive smokes come in. One inside of Connector. He gets some info back. He'll die. No one there to trade it, actually, somehow. Yeah,
there's an Opera top middle. Ultimate gets a chance to trade because Torzy decides to take a step out through Connector. And Jimmy can't control it inside the windowsill. So another round set up for success by Shuhei.
That's why they signed this kid for his fragging.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Liquid needed all the time.
Just another fragger.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought it was the fact that they signed like 6 new in-game leaders in a row that they were bringing him in for that, no?
Nope. It's just, that's what it seems like. But that'd be too obvious, too easy to figure out.
Because Kerrigan, when once asked about his Counter-Strike Dream Team, said he'd replace himself as the leader with Shuhei.
Because of the fragging.
Oh, it's because of the fragging.
The calling's the same, right? So,
oh, surely.
Well, it's working. You don't do that unless you're sure about the team. And, well, 4 rounds was the best possible outcome for Liquid. They might be able to at least get that. Maybe.
Yeesh. But when push comes to shove, Maus decide to push harder. And it was looking like they had bottlenecked Team Liquid at the top of middle, but they get away. The attackers, that is. There's a lot of bodies inside of that smoke. Xertion and Spinks down. Still a hell of a half for Spinks by the end of it. 16-7 his final score. And with Shuhei dead, now Liquid lack firepower.
They both do.
Torji turns back towards Cat, just missed timing. Oh, damn, that near collateral with the scout would have been great damage. Nertz kind of pushed, but able to catch his. It's low HP on the remaining 3. This is a winnable 1 versus 4 with 1 kill already in his back pocket. That Ops got good vision from up in the apartments, but it's in the hands of Twists, not a specialist.
Connor, don't tell me this round is winnable.
Brolin trying to just peel that Opper off of the apps, waiting for the smoke to fade, and then it's a Hail Mary attempt here from Brolin, not working with a kit. He's gonna get the headshot onto Ultimate. Incredibly low health for these 3 last players. And so Brolin just continues to try to push his luck up against the bomb. Again, no kit, and that's gonna spell disaster for him. 4 rounds for Team Liquid. Shuhei drags them over that line, and they finish this half with 3 in a row. That is hope.
But even if Liquid win it, it would only increase their odds slightly. Maus, they love Mirage. Now they just have to prove they can be consistent. Clean shot from Ultimate. 1 bullet, 1 kill.
Twist stays tucked in. Nertz and Twist just lay down lead inside A site. 3 rounds to finish off the first half.
Oh.
And a pistol for a CT side.
Now we're talking, Liquid.
Last round absolutely free. Early guns for Maus, and it's Brolin to go head hunting. Trying to be inspired with what Shuhei was able to offer. Brolin finds his 2K entry as well. In-game leaders locking horns as Torji shaved down to 50.
But lest we forget that he can frag too. Xertion took his eyes off the crosshair for 1 second.
Naf wins that with an MP9. I mean, that's a hell of a duel to take. And Shuhei now has deep control on ramp.
Wow,
burns the bomb away from sight at 50 seconds.
He knows that Spinks is running away from this. They've got 2 players in the ramp, but they're coming back.
They're
Spinks
charging
is still
forward
here.
Oh, super wide swing from Shuhei. Naf, remember, low health because of that awkward duel. Trying to keep Jimmy out of this.
How can Naf save this? He's got a hard decision to make. Oh.
Tries to get that bomb down, not able to do it. And Twist, sitting at ticket, has to just watch the hope of this round go up in flames.
That was so nice from Jimmy, right? Him running up allowed Spinks to back up safely. Naf could not in good conscience take that fight knowing that someone could be coming out of Palace. That was a really good sound bait, and the flank comes in 3v1. Twist, no chance of this. Far enough away that he could think about saving. Oh, he'll get challenged, though. Oh, and he'll go down as well. Great round. Lots has to do with Brolin.
Despite all their economy on the line here, the utility is down now to just a single smoke on Naf, who is also the opper this round over Ultimate.
It's these mid rounds that are the most tricky, right? Everyone knows how to start off. Oh, there, found an idea. Brolin gets punished. And even Brolin dying there, they know that Maus have continued with the top mid control.
Gonna leave a player tucked inside the right side window. Hard fought 5v4, just taking a chance, right? An idea can be worth everything, and we see that for this opening kill in round 16, but now Twist is stuck in that corner.
He is. He has no smoke. I've seen him play here before, and sometimes it's like, can't even properly escape. Yeah.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, doesn't have the utility to bail, no teammate to offer a flashbang. Again, the only smoke is still for Naf on B. And so Maus may have lost a player in bottom middle, but they then reclaim it with the kill on Twists. Nertz waiting, gets offered a duel, and best Xertion without taking damage. This is good.
Nertz really early.
Huge reposition. Goes over towards Market to just keep eyes on that murder hole, but as he reels backwards, he is allowing for the T's to get at this A bomb site. Ultimate freed up to go for a deeper peek because CT is so effectively held by Nerds. And so they're turned away. Mouse thought they had a recovery going with that kill on Twists. And now at this point, it's just Spinks hoping to hang on to the AK. Liquid are keeping this close.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid round. Answered back to a solid round from Mouse. Fast into mid.
Kind of thriving with multiple targets, taking those fights. Deep peek from Ultimate again. He is being weaponized so well. From Nuke to now Mirage.
Yeah, he has taken a lot of liberties, and it's working.
But now Naf's got to step up when it absolutely matters. 2 players in front of him. He's got a crossfire set towards Arch, but that player's also concerned. Twists. Oh, his nade goes too far. Naf lines up 2 backs. Easy targets, and he does what he has to, killing both.
But Twist gets out of the way because they've got one coming up Cat.
Ultimate's able to move through the marketplace, so it's even easier than that. Xertion trying to catch a target in backside, nobody to shoot at. And so we hit a minute mark. Ultimate ends with 3 kills on this round. Kicks it off, and you're telling me Liquid don't feel this?
Shuhei fragging his way back to bring Liquid to the comeback. And that's exactly what he's been pulling off.
Shuhei finds kills again and again, and Ultimate right here offering them. Oh my god, the no-scope headshot because he is unstoppable. Deagle's out, clean sweep, a lead for Liquid after an 8-1 start for Mouse.
Well, fuck honeymoons anyway. All that mattered was the major.
Swing out for Brolin, set up by the flash. Tapping back into that early success he had, but who's up? It's Naf. Hanging on to this B site with nothing. A very fast answer coming out of Mouse now. The moment they lose that lead, the moment the reality of this desperate situation sinks in, we go tied at double digits.
All right.
That's a wake-up call.
Yeah, because the last time they got this round, it was the double, spray transfer kill for Brolin.
Challenge bottom, middle, trying to get Ultimate active again.
They
just
Brolin
missed timing.
So many times here.
He's going for the fight top middle, actually decides to double back, and as he peeks into a spray of bullets, walks away with 15 health. Could get chased by Xertion. You know he's got that killer instinct, but as he jumps up, Nerds is gonna deny it. Team Liquid, 5v2.
Oh, I can't help but feel like that was a little obvious. Nerds did such a good job of watching it. Why wouldn't you? You have to escort your op out of mid. Dominant rounds back and forth, but more for Liquid, it looks like. Torzy fanning the map. He'll get spotted. One missing Brolin. They don't want to get too tunnel vision. That op gets turned around.
Only answer comes out of Brolin, and it comes way too Liquid, 2 away.
It's the perfect formula. You cannot let all these underpass kills go if you're Mouse.
But the confidence boils over, and right now Team Liquid opt for this 4-player A stack out of the gate. We've had so much action over towards middle. Nerds is inside connector, given a gift, as Xertion will be killed yet again. There is no entry coming out for Mouse until Jimmy gets a chance into the action. Only his 5th frag of the map. But as Spinks is locked into this corner of connector, Nerds keeps his eyes on both windows and con.
There's tons of pressure right now. Twist under balcony. As they're coming up connector, there's some decisions to be made, but there's still 3 players here from the CT side.
The split is no doubt in position, but it all boils down to the timing, to the trigger, to who hits first, and there it is. Torzy catches it from middle. And with Nerds gone, Spinks feels like he's got space to get around connector, but Ultimate is everywhere. And Twist continues to tear up the other side of this bomb site. It's now Ultimate on his own. Naf's gonna be the late arrival. Torzy's still floating that bomb out towards mid.
Turns.
30 seconds, and he gets it up into jungle at the very least. Naf prying eyes into that A site. Missed chance. Flash over top of connector, and he's gonna blind Torzy. Ultimate continues to hit these critical shots, and Torzy's pinched. 15 now. How does he get out? He does it. 12 rounds. Team Liquid.
It's a total collapse. 3 ops in the end, wandering around looking for their opportunities. They're trying not to get too excited, but after this comeback, you can't blame them.
Finally a missed shot.
Oh.
Hearts pounding, starts to feel real here if you're Liquid. But Nertz on top of the stairs, hoping now he can hold off this site on his own because it feels like they're coming. They throw caution to the wind and Mouse hit this hard. Spinks has got that entry, but you still, yet again, have ultimate on this position. And as he tries to pepper that planter with util, it's gonna be Naf to try to come and help out. Damage done on desertion doesn't make this any easier now for Mouse. Their major is on the line.
No way he hits this, right?
He's waiting, and if he pops up again, it could be. He allocates Naf to it instead. The rifle to hold him back. He's still just trying to scour it, but no movement any longer. Hoping instead the connector player locks this in. Finally, the bane of their mirage goes down. And so Naf and Twist to join forces. Time is ticking so fast, though. They gave Ultimate that chance to catch an opening, and instead, Mouse close in on overtime.
All right, round 24, baby. Mouse fight back. Now he doesn't have a teammate close by, and there are 5 guys coming in his direction.
It's his roughest season, and it's the round with more pressure than any other. He can't afford to go down with nothing, so he'll get the better of the entry and finds that wrap back around a classic Naf moment at a critical moment as well. And as Nertz looks deep into the bomb site, there's that contact over towards bench. You've got Shuhei waiting for a chance, but hands no longer busy. Bomb planted, quick headshot. They've got their teeth sunk deep into B, despite Naf's best efforts. 30 kills on Ultimate's scoreboard. He will charge that off into the pack, and at that moment, Mouse bounced back. It is nothing but a ruse. It's a resurgence led by Torzi.
They open up the discussion again, push onto the ramp, and it's very successful now for Mouse. They get 2 for 1.
And the fact Spinks gets out of there as well, perfect. Zershin trying to find a solution to the struggles on this T side, just hasn't been able to get entries. He'll catch one at the entrance of Khan, but the sky is the limit here for Ultimate.
But they're not going to expect Nafly to be a ticket after they know.
I mean, these pauses have been fruitful for Mouse in the past, but this one, lets the PT join forces. This one, Ultimate gets into the action, and Naf on that off brings it back, but he can't do it with the AK. Brolin's time to shine.
Oh, baby Brolin. He saves the day here in overtime. Jungle player's the most important CT on the map. They're going to take first contact versus a lot of fights. Zershin couldn't get the better of him. Another great flick. That's Ultimate 33 and 13.
Knows another player's in that connector corner. And they're signing up for a challenge offered over to him. Brolin's going to get held back. Spinks catches the Nertz frag, then Jimmy's able to activate out from ramp. Now it's just these last 2 A players trying to push out, but you need enough time to go get bomb.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, it's burning. Overwatched by Twist.
And they don't kill Ultimate somehow.
This is gonna have to be a Hail Mary here. Throw caution to the wind. Get aggressive and take this out of the hands of Liquid. But Twist from on top of that bomb has, hold on, not enough.
Wait, there's a chance for him to get this bomb and try to plant.
He's got just enough on that clock, and it's low health Ultimate. A single bullet from either gun from Spinks, fakes it out, elicits the peek. Now Spinks has got to chase him down. No other option.
He doesn't bite. Ultimate will not get tricked.
No play to win. Another battle for middle out of the gate.
It looks like they're only going B on full money. To be honest, man, this is a 1v3 attempt, right? It comes close in the end, but when we talk about control of mid.
It's tough, though, because of the economy, because of the overtime money at the major. We've got a Famas on the field, low utility.
They just don't win mid.
All right, throw it out the window. It's just Twist, double kill, easy. Although Naf takes this deep angle into Arch instead. Looks good. He's starting to step up as this game goes on. Naf with a double kill, a second double inside this B site. And that was those off shots whiff. It is Team Liquid, 14-13 lead.
Yeah, they tried to now pull in what they brought on the last round of regulation with that B rush. They're letting that situation take place too often. Now we switch over.
Zershin already inside Khan, can just lean back, but now he's pinched. Ooh, survives the test of Shuhei, who was lights out across the T side for Mouse when it came to these mid openings. Nertz, Twists, both a kill apiece.
Now it's Jimmy.
Man advantage on the lowest performing player for the Mouse squad. Insta headshot out of Twist.
This is for 15.
Freed from the shackles of leadership, he just tears it up inside of B, and Ultimate will put that bomb down. Mouse let Liquid secure 3 rounds in a row at the close of their first half in regulation, and that road leads us here.
And you're just talking about the money. Well, if they lose in this next round, the money won't matter at all. They're going to stand back to save this up anyway. And Liquid have just put themselves in the best position of the game now. They switch over. They get the first round in on their T side. And now we remember that in regulation, it was the last 3 rounds on T side that Liquid ended up winning.
Terrorists win.
This is going to help the site a ton. What is this moment?
He doesn't get it.
Oh, he doesn't.
But they can still follow through with the plan. The idea's in position. Nothing changes that. Kills come out for Mouse. And Jimmy has not moved a muscle. He is locked in against this wall. Naf's able to cover over towards Cat. Ultimate wants the peek from Market first. Naf nade! It gets the job done to put Roland into the clutch. 15 on the clock. He jumps down for the bomb, swaps guns. Can he pull this out of the hat? It's a bomb plant on default. They're going to try to push. He baits out the shots and they'll pinch him. Just 2 players left on that site as Nafly is nearly the solution.
And we'll look back on that Nertz moment. He jumps up on Cat, doesn't expect to see anybody not looking at him. Whoa, Roland's alone.
This is Mao's holding their nerve in the face of elimination.
Roland's alone.
He's alone and he's dead.
They're not running just yet.
What's this setup?
They're immediately going back around through spawn. Torzy, it's an emergency moment for him.
This is where Ultimate did all of his heavy lifting. And now Torzy, the counterpart's got to do the same. Utility makes it awkward. He offers up the angle. He puts a smoke down in front of him to create some ambiguity, to pop it open to challenge, but his teammates are dropping like flies. 6 consecutive playoffs throughout this season for Mouse, all while Shuhei had to watch from home, and they will continue to fight for it at the major. Because in the blink of an eye, Team Liquid's hope of closing in the first overtime disappears. You had an open sight, and now all Nertz needs to do is kill the last 2, but that's too much to ask. It is all fight from Torzy.
Yeah, man, Torzy, he eats that last flash before he throws his missile smoke, and it didn't feel like he was going to have the same impact. Takes out Shuhei first on top of Tetris, and then makes it.
Seize the day.
Oh, an absolute show. What a final shot there. That one's to stay alive. No one's getting eliminated easily here. Shuhei, let's see if he gets pushed. Yeah, they're up close. No one there to trade that.
Spink set up early, stopping back. Nertz lets him know that he's down here. That's going to keep Xerxin kind of floating bottom connector.
Very risky for Nertz, but he's got it made at top mid.
Oh, he could have left. That nade gave him the timing to leave. The frag grenade from Spinks was the open door for Xerxin to get up into connector.
He might get sidelined here. Oh, he just barely got out of dodge. I don't know if Twist saw him, but it looks like he's laser focused on this position.
And Spinks has been phenomenal. One of the sickest individual rounds last.
But this is transforming into an A play. They've got a connector.
Oh, he tries to slide out.
Down.
Twist gets the kill over towards B site. Meanwhile, slide up through Con, and all the entries going well here for Liquid all across the map.
That was so hard to read.
The tug of war back and forth is going to leave them scratching their heads. They are on the wrong bomb site.
It had all the makings of a B attack.
Torzy runs in, Ultimate hits his, and now it is across the board a success story.
That's pretty massive impact. Again, Shuhei dies at the top of mid. Nertz should not be able to get out of underpass. But you have Twist, who was a second layer there, and they were willing to come back into that fight. That's what won the round here for Liquid.
Torzy drops. This is different.
Roland alone again on the A ramp. They look like they're going to come out pretty soon.
Okay.
Oh, he's right behind him in connector.
This time, Torzy's nowhere to be found, nowhere nearby to save this. And you can still see the scars of Torzy's last time holding this position. They're worried that he's over there. It's not the case. They try to go for that Roland solo hold with no real support, but as Team Liquid kind of stall out and slow down, it does give timings over. It's just not in the middle of that push, which means bomb planted, something they couldn't have achieved last time. In what could have been the best chance to close, Liquid given extra space. The last thing Mal should be offering over. Utility comes out from Ticket. Ultimate loses his line. Zershan's gonna get the retake going from T-Spawn. Ultimate, because he loses that angle, decides to push his lock. Jimmy doing the exact same thing. We've got CTs inside the site now, but Torsi's dropped, and that Zershan flank, all for naught. Team Liquid gunning for a flawless T-side.
The call is beautiful up the A ramp. Roland dying again, getting caught off guard as the solo site player, and more than the priority of getting a kill is to stay alive in that position. How much more impact can Ultimate have on this game?
Lineup. Oh, Jimmy barely gets out of that one. 24 points of health.
Wow. Looks like they want to go back to make sure that A ramp hasn't been pushed. It looks like Mouse have actually clued into this idea a little late. But Shuhei, look, he's going to go meet him. That's what he's looking for.
Trying to catch it. Gets the duel he was looking for, but loses that fight versus Brolin. Didn't even hit a bullet in that fight either. But right now, Jimmy, again, left on a quarter health early on. And once the smoke fades, Ultimate's gonna come looking for this contact, looking for this thread to pull on. You can see Torji starting to get over towards the marketplace as Jimmy decides to just full commit to this corner. Molotov goes beyond him. Eventually, we're gonna get Nerds getting active. He wins the off fight, and that was the support system. Now it's only Jimmy. And as you'd anticipate, the trade comes out.
He didn't
Ultimate
realize
on the brink of 40 kills. We'll put that bomb down.
That wasn't the offer. 39 for Ultimate.
Nerds is allowed to lock into the corner. The op turns. It is right there, prime for the taking. Only 37 damage. He gets tagged up even further now. Deep utility. This is an awkward spot for Ultimate, and Brolin's gonna get it going. Nerds is afforded the space over towards Arch, and as Brolin swings, he gets the better of the damage, but Nerds up close. He's gotta track it, and he can't stop it. Brolin grabs a kit, and he will run for that bomb to give them a hope. A shred of hope as they will take back to the T side in an attempt to still best Liquid.
Oh, he's got it just in time, and it's on the way to the kit, wrapping around the right side of the pillar. But we got a committed spot here for Shuhei. We have Nertz in his same spot inside the window.
Oh, they bait the off shot out, and now Ultimate's wounded. Shuhei with nothing. Fast Palace pop. They're going to try to just barrel down into it. And Ultimate, even though he's low health, will still continue to make them struggle.
No way he hit that.
That is a gnarly repeek into his counterpart. You want it? Come get it. Ultimate finally dropped at the hands of Spinks, who is the only player to surpass that 30 kill count, barring Ultimate, sitting pretty 42 kills, and 3 of them here in this round. This critical moment to get that 18th. And as they cross that open road, they look for their plant, the recovery in full effect. Twist pushes out, and Mao's still with other ideas.
Oh my, they are fighting an absolute titan at the moment. I can't believe Ultimate can have that much impact from Ticket.
That's the power of the one round they win in the last half. Denying a full sweep. Ultimate active this time. We've seen him peek into underpass before, but Torsi's sitting there waiting for him.
That's the golden idea, right? They've never punished him for doing it.
It's a 5v4 to Mouse. Bomb scoop back up by Jimmy. They're gonna stay shoulder to shoulder here. It is the nature of this team.
They're trying to punish underpass here with this boost. They might see someone walking back into it.
Torsi not scoped.
Oh, shot gets missed.
It's gonna be a what could have been moment, and Spinks is able to capitalize. They were not ready for that player, boosted up already.
Crouch into that spray control, beautiful.
We said no full sweeps in overtime yet, but Mouse could be on the brink of one. Convert this 5v3, take a big sigh of relief, and swing for the fences to finish. Zershan catches Twist up inside of Connector, and Shuhei will be left running the other direction. This is Mouse's round to play with 40 seconds, all options open, total control of the map.
This is suddenly the moment in the game where it actually feels like Mouse now have, after so much time, figured out the answers to their problems. Their approach on mid was way better. They punish Ultimate, who's been having it too easy going into underpass opping. And now with 20 seconds, okay, Shuhei dies. Nafly's alone. They know he's a B player. It's a Hail Mary and he'll go down. One more, says Torzi, to win this game.
Zershan takes to the ladder, and we have Twist just locked in on this wall. No util, just the Fomus to the back of the heads. They're fighting for it as Shuhei's SMG connects. Twist gets a triple! And as Jimmy sits over towards the ramp, his team has gone up in flames. There's no way we do this again!
And the scout headshot through the wall from Ultimate from Ticket. I have never seen so much impact.
He wrote Mouse's code. Ooh. They may have fine-tuned it, they may have tweaked it, they may have taken it to a trophy-lifting Cluj.
Doubling up with Twist and Nerds, I think, is a really great solution. They still got to find Exertion.
White swing, straight into him. Shui gets smashed, Xertion's positioning, catching them off. He has had his hands full on the attack, but not this round. Finally put down by Naf, 99 damage as he just presses his luck out through that jungle. What a resurgence in this one out of Mouse.
There's just got to be no way. Ultimate has already seen himself on a scout in one of these halves.
Already on the brink of connector. We've got Ultimate scoped up on that ramp. He has done wonders from this position. He'll try again.
That's free.
Perfect kill onto Brolin, who hits the dirt 2 rounds in a row. Xertion, though, already up through connector. Damages Shuhei, takes away the support system. Nertz is going to put his name into it. Spinks from over top of the stairs. As we do lose that offer inside sight, it falls to Naf to clutch it. He gives himself a bit of room to work by killing Spinks first. Opens up his route, but look at this post plant from Mouse, opposite sides of the bomb site. And it's a plant on default, which means this is not for Torji. If he misses a shot uncharacteristically, then that CT could cross, but a lock-in's what he offers.
That was a must-win 1v2. Why? Because now 2-0 for Mouse, now money trouble here for Liquid, and they haven't had to face it this early.
You telling me you see the jumping double?
Wait till he starts jumping.
He's gonna hold that angle first. It's right on the other brink. Gets the first kill. Molotov over to the bench. It's a fast scramble back from Ultimate. He's looking for a second. Not able to get himself the multi-kill. They swarm down through it. Twist tests the smoke. He gets himself a second. Then over from that doorway, here comes Spinks. He's got the answer already. Man advantage still for Liquid. Bomb scooped up by Torzi. Tries to plant it default. And Shuhei still a bit of a gap back from the site. Now as Spinks has smokes in front of him, he's got a teammate down behind, and it's Liquid to try to press their luck. They will get it. That one round, that one saving grace, the lifeline in OT.
Yeah, I mean, Twist's rifle work right there was absolutely exceptional. How quick it was from the first kill to the second. And the Liquid got one at the tail end just now on CT side.
All right, no rest for the wicked, I guess, huh? Straight back into the thick of it. We get first kill to the favor of Mouse.
Very useful for Exertion to kill him specifically. That guy's been the bane of his existence.
First to 22 for the win. Exposed.
Oh,
no way.
Excuse you.
That's a bit of an accuracy that plays into his favor. It looks like he bends that bullet around the side. Huge for Spinks to recover a double.
Wait.
And Brolin,
Shuhei?
head down, but Shuhei slipped the net. Even though his teammate dies with bomb towards connector, at least he gets the free kill back, and he's gonna know damn well that Spinks was over towards that jungle.
I mean, getting this bomb back, though, is gonna be its own issue. All coming in, Torzi gets that kill, and it's great here for Mouse. It's great, especially with that initial kill from Xertion.
And while they take a look at the site, there's nobody actually emerging from any of these corners.
This underpass lurk is so late, it gives Liquid outs. They can't just be coming up on this A-split with nothing else. But they've got to plant before these smokes come up, and Twist gets killed before he can release his.
Brolin finds Ultimate in the process.
The bomb's down at A-ramp.
3v5, it's gonna take a hero. A beyond belief heroic moment for Liquid, or this one goes up in smoke. Mouse pushed to their absolute limits. But the mutiny continues with Shuhei marooned here in Austin, where any sign of Liquid success is nothing but a mirage. Play with the timing ever so slightly. Look to get this show on the road, but they gave a bit of time, right? That little timing they gave over is what Elige is going to use to climb up into heaven. So man down, local hero, sitting on the sidelines of the pistol. Simple not able to get his with the Berettas, so now you've got 3 players charging headstrong into you from the exit, and this pistol goes swimmingly for the Mongols. Again, you know, could have tried to rush the fact, but they just let that sit there in the open air for a second. FaZe try to sign up for a fight, and Mongols remind them why they should have never thought they had the chance.
$1 million per round? Is that what you meant?
No, I meant 500 per round.
Okay.
Lee spams through, and that is blitz out of it. By God, they've killed one. The Mongols can be stopped. At least out of the gate. We'll see what the recovery looks like with Senzu tucking on the smoke. Oh, he got the duel he was looking for, signed up for that fight, and Elise just straight up bests and barely even takes damage in the process.
That's an excellent round so far. I mean, this just changes the whole thing. You got Simple and him pulling back to CT. Their fast rotations to A, and Mongols have made their way up short. Techno's going to spot one, too. It might be weird for him to push farther. Maybe he waits. Oh, they run right into his hands.
No weapon out at all. And Techno's going to go deeper with it with a second kill, so the recovery's now on in full effect. Frozen hears that push out from A main with the grenades that come with it. But the real issue is how the hell is FaZe going to get CT spawn back? Kerrigan's getting to that smoke grenade over towards spawn as Frozen tries to throw a spanner in the works. Will get a significant amount of damage into 9-10 at the very least. Rain's flank could also end up netting them something if it's well timed and no one holds it. Just that FAMAS trying to keep it back. That 75 health FAMAS supported from Temple. And that's 2 of them now tucked into that Temple. That tuck opens the door for Kerrigan. He's going to run up, catches them off.
Oh.
Good trade back from Techno, though, with a very fast reposition. Frozen's been waiting to get into this action, and he gets shut down. 3-0 start for this T side out of the Mongols.
I mean, what a round from Techno, right? Because what are they going to do after Elige gets his 2 kills in mid?
Silver lining, that 4-player save in the previous round nets them a half-decent buy, and again, we're going to get that MP9 in front cave trying to challenge. Kerrigan's taking it. He's going to go flying out, but the flashbangs are so good from 9-10. Kerrigan's so adamant about taking that early duel. There's another chance for FaZe to bring it back, but Elige would have to extend out and really commit to this Mzinho bit.
Simple looking for his first frag. Ooh, well, it's a frag grenade that he'll find instead.
Absolutely owned by that one. M4 trying to peel away from the pillar of sight. And in that moment, Rain actually clips Techno's head.
Great shot.
And he sees that as an invitation to then take up space within the site again, right? He was looking to fade back, but with the kill, he pushes forward. And Elige will do the same thing out towards middle. This is a bit of a resurgence from FaZe, from 3v5 to 3v3 and positioning on the right site.
It's quite risky because there's still lots of time to go A. They can still go donut. They can still walk back to mid. And they have time to walk it, actually. So this is pretty good calculation here. 9-10 as well. He doesn't want to die, but he does want to make presence. And
backside player.
Yeah, it's Rain's committed rotation in. That changes things. And now it's time to start running, however. You got to go plant.
I think they're still going to walk it out just to the contact of the leash, where Blitz rips another head off. And they're going to put that bomb down. Remember, 3 versus 5 for FaZe, set up by 2 separate duels. Rain already 2 kills in this one, looking for a little more.
No utility.
Playing ahead of Frozen.
Oh, they picked up a molly.
This is both CTs with kits as well, so that's not a part of what's going to cause a scramble. Huge wrap back for Blitz through main into middle. He'll eventually look to add himself to this donut. Post-plant hold. Senzu takes the bait off that one fake tap. Now this time it's a commitment. Rain sticking it all the way here. Blitz swings into it. 3v5 is the first Rain and FaZe round to be put on the board. We see the POV there of 9-10, just that streamline of flashbangs, one after another. Poor Kerrigan ate it every step of the way. Challenge out middle for Elige, but this time he pays the piper. Senzu insta-kill. And an open gap through Red Room forces Rain off that B site where he did such great work 1 round ago. It's going to have to be another recovery from another man disadvantage if FaZe Clan are to win consecutive rounds early in this series.
It's another moment where Rain gets committed early, right? He could have been playing towards B.
Shadow advantage. What makes playing in that open space a little easier, but Blitz is sharp as ever. A second example of a quick time to kill. Kerrigan could catch this off guard as it goes for its boost. He is down beneath 9-10. He'll find it. 9-10 hit that shot. That is a snap and a half down onto Kerrigan. to drop him down to 15, causes the easy cleanup. And with 45 seconds, we've already seen Mongols with moments like these just kind of take their sweet time to minimize mistakes. Huge pinch coming in, 2 players pushing from beyond CT spawn. Simple chance to shine. Again, it is just Blitz with the headshot. And so it's safe to say now the floor of Mongols is rising. 910 hit that, kills aside. Individual level is on, and it's a 6-1 lead for this T side.
Yeah, Simple's getting used to them being just everywhere. They got these walking flanks coming in from all directions. The rest of FaZe are a little bit more in tune with it, but they've only been able to stop it once. And that's the final kill here for Techno as well. Clean game so far for the Mongols.
Well, from the shadows, FaZe Clan have to emerge at some point, you'd think. Otherwise, this CT side is toast. 5 rounds best case, good pop of the smoke. Elige has been trying to find those kinds of fights, whether that's in middle or now B, but the response is a quick 2K back the other direction. 2 separate frags as we get Blitz hyper aggressive down into the A site. Somehow gets out a main in the middle of all of that. Kill the player towards CT spawn. We didn't catch that one. Frozen inside sight. Gets it back on Blitz. Kerrigan recovering this one. Man advantage over to FaZe Clan. Low health for Techno. And it's Frozen from behind the sight box to get 2 kills. Rocks their world with a 3K on the round, despite Blitz's best efforts to unravel that A site from the inside.
That was not easy for Frozen to deal with. He teleported to all these different positions.
We've seen Elige constantly prodding these smoke grenades, trying to get these openings early. Throws himself back over to the B side after having seen nothing in middle. It's going to leave Simple and Donut just holding off on the cross. And for the time being, no real positioning for Mongols to extend out mid. They're looking at this B side with spams, with little cave control, but a well-timed aggression. He gets away from it, though. Slick moves from Senzu to get out. Blitz's lurk will get clipped by Simple. And as we get Mzinho coming back around from spawn, Techno thinks he can get one over Kerrigan. I don't think so.
Very tricky.
Finn hangs on to the caves.
Got in front of that molly early.
This really starts to take the options out of the Mongols' hands.
Simple finally gets on the board here. Perfect timing. Looking for 2 in a row. And a nice shot through the wall on Rain, but he's still alive.
We'll force him to tuck in. Cave player coming at this one as well. Mzinho slides out, gets the headshot onto Rain.
Oh,
Insta-kills Elige. You know there's still the Cave player, and you know Simple's rotated that op in. He tries to get that peek out from Cave. Simple instead steps forward. Mzinho not feeling safe enough to plant, but that means Senzu's got nothing to offer us here. He will be lucky if he survives this. Mind you, money on the FaZe side. Maybe they let it go. But him going for that short peek to take a fight versus Simple instead of prioritizing bomb. No rest for the wicked, apparently. Round 11 goes right back into that Frozen fast heaven move, and it's a 5v3 again. Make it a 5v2.
Oh, clean.
Elige has been pretty adamant about challenging these smokes. This time he gets his lineup. And so this half starts to unravel a bit. FaZe Clan, it took some time, but they are now standing on some solid ground with 3 consecutive rounds.
Yeah, it's great to see. It's a couple of individual plays, but now it's really getting team-based. And Mongols want to grow a half and keep getting more aggressive as it goes on. But they've, I think, had a little heat check, and FaZe have earned the respect. But one good kill at least here for 910.
I think FaZe's adaptation to get aggressive in middle was the perfect way to kind of take back a bit of this half.
Yeah, instead of a Elige playing from behind the window smoke every round.
Ooh, they're on the prowl. Chasing.
Go plant.
No time to make his move. 910 just tucks in.
Counter-terrorists win.
Anybody coming down that corridor?
They think he's in there for sure.
This is a real challenge. Very successful team in 2025 in the Mongols. An early shot for Simple bodes well for FaZe's chance to continue this streak into the second half. Ooh, he lands that, trying to play around with him. Senzu ends up losing 90 health. Now it's just off stuck in the back of sight, though. There's the recovery. Mongols, every time they lose an opening fight, there tends to be this rebound, and Senzu's hanging on to Donut, as eventually Kerrigan's going to try to take it back. He's got Rain to work behind him. Smoked over towards sight was Simple, now removed from all of this. And so the Mongols are going to recover a final round on the half because a slow play from Senzu gets it over the line. The Mara pause into that last round to just kill FaZe's momentum ever so slightly.
And right now, that's sort of like where Mongols and Roar are at. So you don't know when a team is going to just crest that final hurdle and really take off. The question is, will they be able to do it at the most stressful event that we've got?
Zinho signs up for the Donut duel. And it's a 4v3 here for FaZe and the pistol momentarily, but already a couple more defenders. One of them gets gushed for 99. Elige will round it off with a second headshot onto Blitz.
I like how you said that. 99.
90. Hey,
it sounded like it was on sale.
99.
Oh, this is massive, isn't it? Oh,
he sees his little hands too. Beretta pop. Suddenly FaZe felt a shiver down their spine. It's okay though, Simple stabilizes the situation temporarily. Techno does not have any kits, but he does have a lot of bullets in those Berettas. And he just lets those things rip. Not able to find the player inside smoke. He's got to let it go. FaZe Clan take pistol. And so yes, the Mongols did sprinkle in one final round back in the first half. And maybe it's a good thing that they did. A slight stoppage of the momentum from FaZe, but a pistol round robs it right back.
So that they can reach their full net.
It's that FaZe philosophy. Rain said it in an interview about Simple. We're going to play some FaZe Clan rounds. Simple's got to accept there will be mistakes.
Yeah,
there will be mistakes. That's FaZe.
I love that. Such a great quote.
910's going to rock Kerrigan as they try to take over Donut. It's actually costly. A one and done from Rain is not ideal for the positioning that FaZe Clan get out of this. But Simple drops the bomb in middle, says, hang on a minute. Let me work. Takes a step into the red room as Elige draws a lot of attention over towards Donut, where for sure the Mongols expect more players to be. Trying to get that SMG ever closer. Simple takes his chance to strike down a player on the back line. Frozen picks up the bomb as Simple comes back. You've got multiple players up in Donut. I think head B. I mean, shoot your teammate in the head if you want, but just eventually get to B.
It's gonna work out. They're slow on the rotation too. They don't have full confirmation on both players, and I guess there's still a small chance this round comes back to them on the A site. So look at this, man. This plant's going to come down quickly. And you have 910 on the other side of the map, like the other side.
I say good on Simple for taking charge in a situation. Leaves the bomb, goes red, kills a player, drops smoke. Kind of had Mongols' hands tied for a moment, but Frozen ends up being found out by Senzu, so this retake suddenly on. Simple slides out, taps away for the Senzu kill, has no idea where 910's at, but now he hears it, and
by the
goes
way,
around, can come around.
Simple started this game 0-6.
Wall bang the GOAT.
And now he will be positive for the first time in the match off the 1v2.
Lovely, Simple recovery.
Knock, knock.
They haven't had anybody really disrupt them as they walked out middle. Blitz's challenge with the Desert Eagle. It's going to get bolstered. 4 more Mongols standing behind him. And so Simple signs up for what he thought was a duel. Turns out to be a shooting gallery from both directions. Still man advantage, maintained from it. And obviously with Util, it's FaZe to control the situation, to curb the enthusiasm of the Mongols' red fight.
This little bit of presence from Elige has drawn a lot of attention, but it's almost as if they don't believe it, because they're bringing Braum to the place where there's 2 CTs,
Big box.
2 Deagles.
That big box hold from Mzinho gave him a chance. He will collect Elige. Fire to one side. It's an isolated duel, but it's a hard one to get into. So they'll drop Techno first. Mzinho still working with his cover. Gets another one. And he's got players now stuck on this bomb site. It is only Senzu left. He takes up the same position. Looks to be inspired by the young gun. Another Deagle demanded of him. Front donut. And the duel's right right there. The fight's so close, but FaZe emerged victorious.
It was way too close, the amount of times they let him escape behind single and come back, and yet, he doesn't get that last deagle shot off. And again, we aren't getting there's no ambulance noises, there's no goading them on, there's no anything like that.
It's respect, Blonders. Easy for Mzinho. 9-10 as well. Comes back for second serving.
Great tracking.
There's a bunch of utility coming in, but he didn't feel too flustered by it all. 9-10 looks for yet another in a 5 versus 2 situation where the Mongols shut down FaZe in the blink of an eye. Tried to get that MAC-10 jumping out middle, but M4 to the back of your skull. Certainly not an ideal start to the 16th round. FaZe Clan had a high hope of tying this game at 8, would have to do so with a 2 versus 5, but they find the first kill just to pique your interest, just to keep you FaZe Clan fans on the edge of your seat.
I was. Stylistically, that was a momentum call from Kerrigan, you know, to be like, we win this round, then suddenly it's, we're not scared of you. Oh, we're the way better team, even though we've just tied the game. Mongols stopped that entirely, very calmly as well, so that's a nice win for them. Yeah.
A flop of a comeback with Falcons.
I thought it was the end, like he was going to retire, and then it's like, oh, why did he retire like that?
Yeah.
So at least come back to FaZe. Well, that's,
you know?
That's the way you do it.
Chance to prove he still got it as well. And I think we've seen it in a few rounds at times. A flash of brilliance in a moment like this when he enters the round with a single AK. You know, this is where he's supposed to be their savior. Blitz has got other ideas, but Kerrigan sweeps in with a gun. Ooh, Mzinho gets the wall bang headshot. But you know, you could feel it there because it's simple, because he's getting the multi-kill going, because he almost got FaZe into that bomb site when everybody else had pistols.
You know he's got real aura, it's Mzinho. He's got a clean game going right now with the lead here for the Mongols. Very handsome scoreline.
I love all our gadgets and gizmos, the hand warmers, the sleeves. Glasses, contact lenses. Goddamn cyber sports cyborgs out here. Oh, Mzinho able to hold the leash back.
It's a
again
monster.
And again.
23-7.
Been trying to get those fights, and it costs Elijah's his scoreline. He's down to 9-17. He's nearly died every single round of play. Frozen will recover from the same angle Elijah died on. We go back 3v3. On this close cave fight, though, there's more T's than CTs. And Senzu, well, he just gets bested by Rain in the head-to-head. Techno 4K has a choice to make here. Do you try to hold off on ramp and concede the control of cave where you know they just tried to get in? Perfect. Also, didn't have an additional smoke. So that's fine late in the round like this. Doesn't seem like it's kind of giving Techno what he needed to know. Never suspected that that flank was open. Didn't want to turn away from sight. And FaZe Clan just go into the slow squeeze. And a very critical kill there from Rain into the cave. And even after he died last round with 1, Frozen slipped right into the same fight. So there is this affinity for the duel. And Elige, just chucking utility out, but doesn't come full swinging wide. And you can see why. Still multiple bodies inside the middle of the map. Senzu ends up nading out Rain. Kerrigan's going to return the favor, though, with a frag of his own. And this is a huge fight getting geared up for this lane. Kerrigan looking to get pinched from both ends.
This kill could be everything.
Just missed the timing
Beautiful.
on the fight before the flash popped. And then a recovery of mid-control, at least attempted. But Elige goes down with nothing this round. Stuck 9-18.
That flash was so excellent. They had players in position, and you see the first layer, second layer, third layer offensive attack here from Mongols. They're on the same page when it comes to that. That's where there's such a fun fight, actually, versus FaZe, but right now they're just winning too many rounds.
Senzu's repositioning his op, but it might be just with enough time to get ahead of this 2-player main commitment.
We saw him miss a key shot on the op. Sometimes he pops off, sometimes.
Oh, that's huge because 9-10 still over towards Donut.
He can hold the cross. They don't have a smoke. Oh, they have a smoke for it. They have a smoke for it.
Blitz is taking over CT.
They're not using it.
Oh, they peek ahead of
Still
it.
missed anyways.
No way that both those players come into raw duels versus Operas and walk away unscathed. Now side-by-side blitz, taking a sniff at the CT smoke, opts not to go through it. Techno's gonna take over Donut. Both defenders met by smoke grenades for the moment, and still you're watching FaZe just try to position their way appropriately to close out this 2 versus 4.
Simple took a fast step. He's going to take this duel.
Oh, he's against the wall. Blitz comes back, hits the dink, can't finish it off, and Techno dropped. 2v4 out of FaZe Clan.
No, it can't be. What a round from FaZe. I mean, it all rests on the fact that 2 Oppers miss easy shots and are set up. I mean, Senzu sets up awkwardly. 9-10, no excuse.
It's this Fromple duo, coined by Harry and Hugo.
I don't like that.
Fromple. Isn't that what that sounds like?
Would be triple.
No, we kept the O from Frozen.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think also a little fight fire with fire. A lot of the younger, lesser experienced rosters were kind of weaponizing that rowdiness. The Legacies, the Namigas.
And I think they'll get fun again in, the next map.
Ooh, in the corner. No, wait, Blitz wins that.
Ooh.
Just here's Elige frolicking around in that middle smoke, and he was on his own. They are still geared up to hit this B site, and it looks like FaZe are going to go in with conviction.
Great move from Mzinho.
Trying to challenge forward, no real vision for the defense. Deep smoke as well. Kerrigan's going to continue to press his luck. Senzu gets his frozen, but there's Kerrigan charging down short side like it's nothing.
No plant yet, man.
A 3v5 demanded of FaZe, and Mzinho's going to try to dive onto the bomb. And it's great cover from Simple. Kerrigan goes back to short. They catch the guy within it. Simple takes the next one, and a double man advantage to tie up this game.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they figured out from a 4v5 spot.
2 versus 4 between Frozen and Simple. 3 versus 5 in this one.
And Raid said sometimes there will be mistakes.
Just missed it.
Oh, so
Just
close. And he gave his audio away. He has no idea someone's close.
Kerrigan tries to set it up, and it works! Not to mention, Kerrigan then finds that spam through smoke. At first, just a distraction. And then a swipe of the scythe. We go 3v2, but Mzinho comes out from Donut, loses the duel to Frozen, who's been so good for FaZe. He has been rock solid. A Senzu clutch queued up. It is an ace demanded of him. And as he looks for that offer on the angle, missed shot, open invitation, a little more damage onto it. No way! No way! Not on Simple's watch!
And there's the first roar out of Frozen. They've made magic happen again.
7-1 lead for the Mongols at the start of this ancient map. There's your final blow.
What an unreal comeback.
Great flash to get them out. Elige controls it. Little SMG spam from the side of that smoke. This is a glorious position to be in if you're FaZe Clan. And we've seen them in these kinds of advantageous spots. Just slow it down a bit. Let the candle burn. Target set. A-site beckons. They are hitting it headstrong. The best rifle still out there on the Mongols field. Stands between them and an A-site post plant. Fast move from the Mongols, rotate. Drop ball from 9-10 though. 2 SMGs and 5 FaZe players all giving cover, all coming together to make a statement here in Austin. A map secured off the back of a 2v4, a 3v5, those classic FaZe antics.
How many people are going to pull that off? He went from 0-6 to top fragging by the second half. And they won the game, right? It's not just cosmetic.
He kind of gets stalled out on camera. Rain tries to push his body against them. Elige with the Berettas, though, over on Fountain, working solo for the time being. A lot of a rotation coming out through storage. Elige gets a triple kill with the 2 pistols. 9-10 shaves one off from storage before they can get it going. Hands busy on the plant. Simple's gonna charge it down. 9-10's got the answers they need. Here's the rebuttal. Frozen, he knows where you're at. A single tap, all it's gonna take. And a flash to try to burn off time. No kid out there.
Oh,
he just taps him out, waiting for that duel. Frozen just plays it cool.
That is such a hard fight for both parties. You're making so much money. You one shot.
Although XM is reduced to an SMG bonus.
Oh, it is?
Yep, 600 like the SMGs. Machine
okay.
taught me that the other night.
Man, I don't remember when they changed that.
Me neither, but I'm gonna believe Machine. And I understand this thing is a different beast from the other shotties. Here's why. Just letting that buckshot go. 9-10 and Blitz, however, find kills. So be careful, FaZe. You're now at a man disadvantage. Kerrigan's trying to make a move. Doesn't actually get found out by that Tech 9 floating outside A. So now Kerrigan's position seems valuable. But at the same time, there's some
Tech 9
uncertainty
coming
here.
in. I think it's a Tech 9 coming in. So, oh, yeah, that's really good for Kerrigan. Plus, he catches the drop down. That's pretty much the perfect spot for him, especially with this play going B. So let's see if they walk in and find him or not.
Ooh, gets up along the wall, and that's a little too far ahead for Mongols to have expected it. Frozen creeps in with the M4. Rifle duel on that pillar. Ooh, he's got to be careful. Now it's two Galils looking to go. Peek around the obelisk, costs Blitz. 9-10 slips back, and the trade's good. Rain slides out with the SMG, makes a little bit more money. There are rifles to be grabbed. FaZe hang on because they were just facing a force buy loss.
But the Mongols, they look like they just tested. They're going back to B. Good utility, man, here for FaZe.
That frag grenade felt like it could have done a lot more damage. It's all right, the rifles rip through flesh. Frozen with a double, there's the response. Senzu back at it, and Simple waiting for a target. Here's that bomb being planted, won't stop it. Elysian Rain to work alongside him, but they're met by fire on the approach. And over towards Temple, you've still got that smoke grenade in front of Rain, so this is gonna buy critical seconds for the Mongols. Low health on 2 of the 3 kits on all of the FaZe players. Could still be a strong retake. Further damage done. It's Rain now low. Galil can get nothing. It all falls on Senzu. An ace demanded of him. Gets his 3rd kill. Missed on shot. That's all 5.
But they come into this. Full gets utility on 2 players. Senzu, I think, with the only AK. And he pulls the clutch out.
See the effects. It's MP9 here for Elige. Pistols for the others. Blitz, though, up close. First death goes to the favor of FaZe.
That one op shot gets missed. And it set that up, but just right back into jeopardy, aren't they? Blitz going down.
So Mac 10 retrieve plus Simple actually brings a kit into this round just in case a retake is needed. They don't have a lot to win with, but they have enough to win with. Rain 5-7 facing the approach, slides in, gets his 1, cleaned up by Elige. It's
Bomb.
a 2K for Elige. It's the bomb down in front of him. 9-10's gonna try to get vision back. He misses his op shot, and so critical missed op shots in back-to-back rounds opens the door for their opponents. Techno, no K.
Literally.
Walks out middle with nothing of an answer, and that is just a single MP9 on Elige and the 5-7 over towards main that gets all the job done. FaZe right back to winning ways.
We're going to look at this round as the one round that Senzu literally needed to ace for Mongols to win. Obviously, it would be one of the most insane things we ever witnessed.
Sure.
But it wasn't even on the radar with the amount of teams, who was playing well, who should be there.
Kill advantage goes to FaZe Clan when this clash finally starts to unfold at 30 seconds. Simple in the comfort zone, and FaZe Clan in the driver's seat. 5-1 lead CT side.
They have the wheel now.
Slow squeezing around as the Mongols finally started to get footing towards a site.
Simple and Hiko became best friends. That was one of the most unlikely things to ever happen. In this team, it's been Rain out of nowhere. Simple loves Rain.
Ooh. How can you not? It's the tenure on this roster. And nobody got a career like Rain. Uh-oh. He's exposed and still brings one down. And again, here's another example of just Simple so ready for these fights. Simple is ready to have a day off and get ready for the playoffs.
He thought he was going to fall back.
He's playing the type of CS that is just round winning. Borderline disrespectful in the fights he's just taking to the Mongols. 4 kills in the first half of Ancient. A plus 2.0 rating in the second side of that first map.
Bro, their mental is destroyed.
We said mental wasn't real, but I could see it falling apart for the Mongols.
Yeah.
Walking into Frozen, this is a beautiful, big, beautiful FaZe clan.
They're, yeah.
Xeno 08, you know, we highlight it. Hell, Techno's only got 1 kill as well. Xeno just gets stuffed on the smoke. It's a Rain double. Fast swap to the Galil. And they've been constantly trying to challenge him.
How did he even know he was in front of me? See anything?
No
Rain?
way, just sprays through the smoke.
Oh, he's up on an ace!
Almost all 5 for Rain. And that wasn't even super well supported. Just one man.
The
2 guns,
the
4
one
kills.
Round Mongols have won in this game was an ace from Senzu. It was a 3-on-1 post-plant situation. It was a full control round out of FaZe. That's the closest they've gotten. Oh, he did. He saw. Oh.
The shadows of Mzinho welcomes a bullet storm from Rain.
That's why Simple loves Rain. That's why.
Rain 14 and 6 off of that round. Oh, FaZe Clan, ladies and gentlemen. The team that don't miss major finals. The mainstay of CS2. But taken back by 9-10.
Those were insane shots, actually.
He gets a triple kill in the middle of all that. Felt like FaZe had this game under wraps. There's the answer, but it's okay. It's just to extend the Rain highlight reel, perhaps.
They definitely had that round under wraps. Those are crazy shots.
Better put them on the highlight reel, because I don't even know how 9-10 got all 3.
If they keep their guard down, though, for a second, Rain's actually going to see him.
Oh, he slipped in between them.
But
Oh, he's in between them, but Senzu gets the better of the duel, and so somehow, some way, full house between 9-10 and Senzu. 2v5? I'm gonna need a replay, and let's slow it down.
yeah, it just all happened so fast.
2v5.
Terrorists win.
Dirty shots.
Surgical precision. All right, well, that's what happens when 9-10's had an AK, and he's had enough. See if they try to rinse and repeat, but they put Simple on jail. Kerrigan holds back 1 player towards Evo.
Getting stronger.
They're just gonna try to charge him down, and multi-kills go both directions. Simple taps right back into the Matrix.
They wanted to run that back, but man, they were just on autopilot. Unbelievable. FaZe made a comeback in the first map, and now they're up 9-2.
Oh, hang on. Mac 10 aggression?
Yeah.
Never mind. Nothing to get excited about for the Mongols. Maybe this B long play works out once more, but 9-10 jumps up. Simple absolutely feeling it as he yet again tears them limb from limb. 1 by 1 they fall at the hands of Simple. Rain's right there to scoop this up. It's a double-digit CT side. What was once a Mongols 7-1 lead map 1 has felt like nothing but FaZe's playground ever since.
After having a really, really strong Ancient, and they collapsed, and FaZe did the exact opposite, which is like the perfect formula for them, obviously. Gotta be careful about this push. It's being watched. They cannot afford to lose a pistol right now.
Let's get 1 on Simple. That's good.
Man, the Mongols, their T side is their good side.
I just hope Mzinho doesn't finish with 0 kills. It's a nice headshot on a leash, finishes the job with the little health Rain had left. Mzinho's gonna press in. There it is. First kill of map 2. Blitz is going to collect another one, and it is the Mongols with a much-needed pistol round win.
Let's be honest, you weren't cheering for that. It's always funnier just to have 0 kills.
No, not when they're young like that. Ooh, that dangerous cross, eh? That open road, that moment where you're exposed to long B, but they don't get caught. They just slip into the cover, down in E-box. Elish finds an entry. Good hold from Techno over towards water to at least stop one side of this attack. Bomb plant regardless.
How are you going to pull the retake off right now? 3 players coming in. They have considerable utility, to be honest.
Gonna try to soften it all up first, huh?
Oh, no. Not for...
Oh, can't be affording that. That smoke grenade would have cut off half of this post plant.
Yeah, Techno relied on it.
Are they still going to try it? They still try to push through regardless.
Oh, I almost feel for him on that angle, but how did it actually bounce off the wall there?
I don't know.
You know, it's such a small lip of the ledge. A moment like this, you'd say, how's that nerves? But also, yeah, I guess it's deep enough that...
I mean, it's a celebration for FaZe Clan breaking through versus guns early.
FaZe winning in under 3 maps. It seems like it would have been impossible, especially with the way that an Ancient started.
Jumping MP9 from Senzu, no surprise on that one. A struggling Mzinho, the only line of defense over towards A. Rain gets what's left of Senzu. Mzinho gets aggressive, and it is a Rain triple kill as his reign of terror doesn't stop. 19 and 9. Elish is going to flex out through the mid control. FaZe on the brink of a 12th, and it's a Rain quad kill from the depths of Canals to give them 8 map match playoffs points.
Man, we're seeing amazing moments out of Rain. We're seeing great scorecards out of him on multiple maps now so far in this run. It's up and down, but when it's up, it's high up. Wow. Sitting beside your biggest fan probably helps. Him and Simple, 38 kills combined.
Elish looks to be the one to lock it all in. It's fast frags again. There's just so little to work with. FaZe had their tires spinning in the mud back on Ancient. And this is just total control of the situation at this point. An unbelievable scene to have Simple stepping up to the pedigree that he does in this series. The Undertaker from 6 feet under to now playoffs in Austin. We know that the Mongols' struggles this year have happened on the big stage, but in games like these, they generally step up to the call. Not today. FaZe have a date with playoffs. Frozen tried to keep them kicking and screaming at the start of all of this. But believe your eyes, Austin, you have your hero. Elish will take to the stage in playoffs.
They did.
One and only American to do it in this slow return to NA for a major.
Not the easiest draw. Incredible performance.
Start T-side and look like they want to pop out the guts.
Okay, this is going to show and put their aim on display. They want to brawl. And so does Icy. Perfect pre-game. Knocks the head off of Mezzi. And Icy has done very well with his first 2 contributions. The site, however, is under scrutiny. Flamus lingers in that smoke. Fane draws attention, loses his life. That's a good catch from Rock. They're running at Zywoo. That could be punished and is. Flit with the trade, but there's Apex, and they've turned it on its head. Now it's Flamus, the late piece with very little hope. No kit. He knows that Rops is in main, so he's going to have to hard clear him, but then that's going to leave such little time. And Rops was ready for it. He does track it. Damn, Vitality. I mean, a rather simple approach, but they're just happy to brawl.
They might be joking about the fact that they missed their sandwich smoke.
Especially if that Mag 10 leads. Ooh, okay.
Cancel plans, or do they use this as a doorway in?
Looks like they want to use it.
Electronics rotated. This is perfect now. 3 towards B as the fight will be on A.
Yeah, and Flit's not even looking, so he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know just how far up they are. Now we'll start to get an idea, get the gist of it. Zywoo is gone. Flit, good fight. Flamus needs to match that output. Keep this competitive. Oh, Electronics just completely caught by the Mag 10. Awkward for VP in the 3-on-3, and Orb a part of the mix. 2 coming in from the backtrack. It's Flamus on 6. Rops holding for this wrap, but Apex's back is turned. No. Flamus had a messy spray, nearly lost control of the hose. Oh, but Rops leaking in. Oh, he gets them both. Huh? How did he find the instantaneous headshot on the first, adjustment?
Mezzi does very well. There's the breaker, the smoke to force the fight to E-Box. Well done from Icy, sure, but this is that double. Oh my god.
Bloody hell.
Goodbye! Nice boys!
ZywOo now has his AWP. Gonna crawl forward and join Mezzi.
Electronic trying to play double back red, and that's a good pickup. That's his first, but quickly silenced. Flip, another, but ZywOo picks up both of them. Flamus, they're coming for him.
It's really all about
Icy
Icy right
the
now.
Smoke. You're right, it is.
Can Apex find him? Looks like he's going around the world, so...
Oh, now he knows where he is. Apex will set his sights on finding that AWP.
Apex is playing for the round right now. Does he go all the way through? No, he's going to come camera behind them. But this limits his options, actually makes it quite harder.
Unless Icy walks into him.
Well, Fame's push should have won the round.
Oh, he hears Icy relocating. So this parting is kooky, and Robs catches Fame, so maybe not, Chad.
If the bomb was in their hands, it'd be all over Red Rover, but Apex is going to get timing right now. Flamus into Con, tracking this one down. Icy's still on the crawl. They know where he was, but where is he now?
Yeah, that's the question. And now, with the back turned, Apex could get caught off. Flamus doesn't push. Bomb retrieval mission. You have to get across this sight line. They flash him off! Perfect! Team play! Milking the most out of this round they possibly could. That was the attempted cover, but the bomb goes down, and now Icy picks up the round.
Oh, gives him a little bit of spice there as well, does Icy.
Through the smoke headshot.
Very well done from Icy as the defuse comes through, and hey, Flamus, a personality as well. So, first round, 4 rounds the difference, but a long crawl back into this CT side of Train.
Yeah, check this one out from ZywOo. Both of his teammates go down to both Electronic and Flit. He picks them both up. That keeps the round active. It was this rival Orb, Icy, that put him on ice. And that translated into a 1 round. Look at this finish as well. Wow.
Well, money still there for a few players for Vitality going forward. So after this buy, they should be all good in the hood. Or in main this time round.
Yeah, more of a fight.
They clear the smoke for the duel.
And then they break the next smoke, so it's just taking it in turns. Ooh, Flit is aggressive. Mezzi wins out, takes down Icy. Orpa gone, good find. Sure, Flamus keeps us level. Yeah, that's really nice. Util, molly back bomb, double smoke. Flit just turned away. Ooh, Robs wasn't ready.
Did he make a step? I think
he did. Yeah, Flit gets the early warning, and now a 4 versus 3.
Flank on flank though. ZywOo ready for this. Oh,
he was. Just looked away and ready. Back again. Flamus, the Ivy piece gone. Electronic is actually tucked on this 6 corner. ZywOo starts to ask questions. A nice chip in. Electronic's position noted. Fame the unknown entity. Pop Dog now noted as well. It's Flamesy
blocked the smoke.
and ZywOo.
That's huge.
You're right, it bounced off his face. He still has vision. He can play around that now. And play he will. Catches Fame. Combat all pink Flamesy. What have you got? Knows it's a fake. Isolating. Oh no! Running at him. Electronic gets off the bomb.
There's no time for this.
I think he might have just 0.4. A nice try, but that's another Vitality round. Competitive, though, with Electronics triple. Flamesy shows face as well. Up close and personal is Electronic for the Pop Dog play. Oh, he thought he had him. Electronics light on ammo. Gets the most out of it, though, onto the Rop swing. Only works if Flit holds on to main, and he does so. Flames cut down, and look at the HP on ZywOo and Mezzi.
I felt like it should have been easier than that, didn't it? Flamus should have got that first kill. So the fact that Apex gets that frag. Listen to the rain.
It's actually very therapeutic, isn't it?
You get that and Ancient, just the sounds of Counter-Strike maps.
I could sleep to train sounds.
Wow, imagine that.
Counter-terrorists win.
Train ambience. Well, the backup's coming. You can see the silent rotation of Flit and Icy.
Well, it's Mezzi on the Ivy lurk. The rest are going to explode into A with this execute. Here they come.
This is going to be brutal. Flames and Apex already down the ramp. The flash layered nicely. Flames caught that though. I think that was a CT flash to delay him. And good tracking. That's Fame's first. Fame holds his sight valiantly, and they haven't even revealed the extra 2 members. Now Mezzi's lurk is on his way. Held by 2 of them. Wow, what a read. Well positioned, but the bomb down regardless.
It's Robson ZywOo though.
Oh my god, it's Robson ZywOo. Is there really grounds for a 2-on-5 hit? Trying to edge closer into that angle onto Fame. Spotting him still there, but being crawled upon in his blind spot. Rops is dead, and ZywOo dead too. Electronic secures it.
Well handled. Hard fought for round there.
Doesn't want those damn pigeons. Lovely work, but good trades. Puts the orb into Flames' hands, and he uses it. Great work on for another Flames. He's going to do his best to make this costly.
He has the bomb.
And Electronics just given him another kill.
I thought he'd jumped it. He's got the AK. He never checked. No one ever plays on top of that train because there's never any point. So the fact that Flavis finds himself there. And Rops, they don't have full belts, and it's a Khalil for Apex as we're going to get instant main smoke thrown out from Icy. Can Vitality get another round before the halftime break? We've seen Flamesy miss that only before. This time it will land. Ivy pressure into Icy again.
Yeah, he's gone for a different angle this time. Same flash. Ooh, and the same result. Mezzi gets Flamus though. Evades the nade. Icy, dangerous game being played. He's actually going to try and deep smoke this and try and isolate Mezzi. He wants the duel. He wants the biff. He's walking on you. He's coming for you. He's making no secret of it. Good heads-up maneuver from Icy. Gets away with the isolated duel, and now back to his AWPing duties.
Okay, this is huge from Icy. Nice impact from the AWPer.
Yeah, proactive.
Oh, the Kazakh will get another shot at Ivy. And there it is. Perfect. Reads Apex like a book. Man advantage now.
That is some phenomenal play out of Icy.
Yeah, Mezzi might just have thought, oh, he's misthrowing the smoke. It was meant to just be a block smoke. And now he's searching for more. Flashed off. Flamesy with the frag, thanks to ZywOo's help.
Yeah, flashed in perfectly.
Look at this.
Okay, Electronic. Electronic is not slowing down. Flit tucks in, cognizant that the round is really on Electronic's flank now. Just wait. The longer you wait, the likelihood increases that he's going to have 3 players' backs turned. No one holding for this. This is really brilliant, inspired stuff. They line up. 2 from Electronic's flank, and Robs with only 20 seconds to solve this riddle. Not comfortable, not easy. Dare I say improbable. He hasn't hit that one tap he was hoping for. And someone in the blind spot. Yep, that's too easy. Flit will close. Timeout, no avail.
A Tech 9, very light util.
Yeah.
Not going your way anymore, is it?
He's okay, testing the nades. Yeah, Apex gonna go down. A smoke shot from Icy.
What?
ZywOo's got the bomb on his back here.
He's in main.
He's holding for this. This time he prevails.
Brought him an AK.
Thank you very much. I'll be using that.
Overstep for the mark there from Flit.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, and it could spiral. A really golden opportunity to have a 6-6 half here, but squandered perhaps with some aggressive ventures. Unfounded. Mezzi down though. Electronic, good read. Knows Mezzi's quite stubborn on his Ivy aggress.
He's got a kill here, dead to right, back a bomb. Icy's head spotted now.
Oh, no. Free headshot, thank you very much. Electronic last seen towards the Ivy side, and Robs is getting unbelievably cheeky with it. Completely pantses him. And that's a hell of a half to wrap it up. Vitality still have the edge. 7 rounds on their T side of train.
2 sets of Jewel Berettas up in towards Pop.
ZywOo and Robs are coming for you.
And they're crawling.
No one's looking. Oh, the fight's too comfortable for Robs. And he tracks another. It's actually going to be a combination. Flames comes in from upper to hit it.
That's 3 players noted, but they've been able to pivot back quickly. So so hoping for a re-aggress. As you can see, Flames just continuing on this jiggle. They saunter down the stairs.
Okay, well, there you go. One of the Molotovs.
Oh, Apex, bad movement.
Oh, Apex still hits his headshot, but so does Flamus and Electronic. They just get overrun, though. Electronic does punch in the code on that bomb. A smoke to try and delay the inevitable, but run down, overrun. And Rob's working overtime. 3 kills from him.
A lot of space for Flames does help liberate the decision. The only other real problem is Ivy. Lurk smoke tells the story here. They come rotation on the way from Apex.
Yeah, how far does this get VP? Second round fourth, they've already slipped the oil train. And yeah, okay, just the one. Flamus' position is noted, and okay, I guess a mid-air FAMAS headshot for Apex. Yeah, that was an option. Presented to Zywoo, finds a bit of respite towards that.
Oh, Flit's on the lurk.
Train. He's
Flames, he's not
down.
cleared this.
You're right, Flit should have Flames dead to rights here, and he does. Just a bullet to the back of the skull. VP second round conversion is on its way. Zywoo's paid a heavy price, very low HP. It will fall to Mr. Merriman. And around that oil train, the time just sinking. Yeah, okay, gets M4, gets out. They'll concede. Zywoo, such low HP, just trying to preserve the weaponry.
Oh, nice shot there.
They'll do so.
Okay, very well handled. It was that layering of U2 that was perfect, right? You see Apex again, the emergency rotation is, there's the kit. It was on Flames, but Flit, he essentially sells his team. He gives them the info that it's a possibility, and then he makes sure that that kill is secure.
VP, the old-fashioned way. Hurry up and wait. As now the util starts to arrive. Okay, they're coming to test you, Mezzy. What have you got? He's in the right place, that M4. Can he make that save justified? Can he leverage it? Oh, overrun! It's Flames that's the one that's a step up.
Time.
Gets the trade. Yeah, you're right. Icy's going to have to plant this bomb soon, but now the bomb's on the floor thanks to Zywoo. Flames with more. Triple kill. Awkward for Flint. He's just not got the time. He needs the frags. Flames delays. His teammate runs away. They know they've done enough. VP collapsing after winning the second round. And after time, Flint holds on and wins his duel.
Oh, that's huge from Flamesy. And it felt like he read the situation quite poorly because...
Whoa, it's rare to see so many going early. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, that missed smoke low ramp just highlighted by our ops team. That was kind of crazy. Don't know what that was about. Ahead of the timing.
Yeah, Mezzy got a lot to do. Tucked and ready, but so much work ahead of him. Peeks in, found by Fame. Bomb is coming to join them, and the whole team here from Vitality reacting to the numbers.
In somewhat of a box. Rops will get a CT.
Almost a literal box.
They don't know exactly on the timings that they may have lost. A main block, they don't know the amount of opponents either, so Flames having to worry about an awful lot means it could time. Yeah, it's looking ugly now.
Yeah, that was not pretty.
Apex needs at least one to allow Zywoo and Rops to walk into this.
And Flit's the one responsible for this hold.
Big old barrel going to stick out here.
Nice hold, very well done by Flit. Vitality, some shortcomings in these rounds. However, Zywoo prevails, finds the bomb. He knows it was not Flit. So staying active, expecting the hunt. Bomb retrieved, 35. Apex, still the unknown entity. Sitting at the back of that bomb train, ready for their wrap out.
He's dead, man.
Yeah, you'd think so. You certainly would think so now. Swung on, long-range MP9 doesn't work. Zywoo connects. The two Frenchmen overcome the odds. An ace between the two of them. Apex throws in, chips in with two. Zywoo so composed.
Oh, I thought Apex was definitely dead there. So some real fumbles with the nades.
Zywoo's hearing those steps. As they're running quick towards him and hitting that first shot is Fame. That's his fourth kill and it's onto the Woo. Flames' position does look like it's absolutely perfect though. And they just line up for him.
Get away in their own smoke here.
Yeah, he does disappear. This is frustrating for VP.
Can't find the door.
Just trying to get away and he does just slip out all bullets and he still hits more. How has he gotten another there onto Flit?
Thought he was lost.
Thought he was a dead man. Flames has had some incredible impact throughout Train. Now Flamus and Icy with that bomb down in their favor.
Well, Flamesy has to play first. Rops to trade. Yeah. Mezzy just waiting, gets a freebie.
That's crazy. Icy's in so much trouble now. He elected to go for the AK, and it doesn't work out for him. Rops just holding everything covered, everything good in the hood for the Flames boys.
This kid is just a nuisance, isn't he? 1 AK, 3 Galils, and enough util to call another round. But this one done and dusted. Is it about to be 13-6?
Vitality picking Train, and it's working. Oh, very well, Zywoo. Removing Flit's aggressive venture before it even got started.
The fact you find that so early, you can edge. And look at this, Zywoo's rotated over to B immediately. They are reading the play. This is to lock things down. This is for the map.
Yeah, and this is convincing. Vitality, a little bit of doubt started to surface upon the best of one loss, but it's right back to their winning ways. As VP, no match for Vitality here in the first map of the series.
taking the risk out of the play. Just playing for info across the map right now. Vitality, once they get a whiff of you, once they understand the finish, they'll just be able to triangulate your position and close this one. 40 seconds. The clock pressure becomes ever more so. Both of them just going to waltz out main. And this will be that in the 2-2. ZywOo postured on Cat. Uses their Xbox smoke against them and even tries to tickle away at Electronic over towards Suicide. But jumping up, shrouded in the smoke, first fight.
Oh, dear. Well.
Yep. It's lovely, isn't it? Okay, well, ZywOo, Flamesy, and Apex gravitate towards A. ZywOo has to be cognizant of this long potential, and there is a threat of Flammers on the way.
Okay, but you do have to get past this, double.
Guys, there's still one round.
And it's ZywOo's clicks. Okie dokie. It's 4 from ZywOo's USP. A convincing start to Vitality's last map in this stage.
Oh, confidence there from
That's
Mr.
right.
Richardson.
Don't normally do that.
I think that there's multiple things that...
Also, just like the confidence from ZywOo, not only does he tell them he's there by firing a couple of shots towards Suicide, he also just stands there in the open and hits it. Oh, he's so calm. So cool.
All right, well, they're going to boost IC up.
Okay, Rob gets right next to the doors for that cross and loses his head. It is going to be just ZywOo's AWP on the B side of the map.
Felt like a pre-shot there, like he ran into that bullet.
Okay, boys, I think it might be 1B jump spotting window. I need you to start contacting up the tunnels. Little do they know, it's ZywOo.
I can't even see a way, not even for the game.
Watch him work his magic. Picks apart the first. What is he doing? Flammer's just caught pantsed, static, and removed. And now Flames gets the chip in. Look how easy he makes it look.
It should never have been that easy.
He's alone, Chad. Icy just hoping for an overextension and overstep. Here comes the first jiggles. Wide as you like from Fame. That might be enough.
Well, ZywOo will be across. Being told to call it off. Molly window, smoke doors, a pot shot taken, it will be the save. So first on the board, and the major that I was forgetting, Apex won that back in 2015, 10 years ago. DreamHack Open Cluj. As Flamus is on the hunt. So it's not 4 trophies, it's 5.
5 in the server.
So we get a multi-major winner of Mr. Apex as Flamesy will be found. Lost bonus will be 1,400 into the next. There's cash to work with for Rops. Flamesy can get a drop, and it should be all good as long as nobody else goes down. Should be no harm, no foul.
I'm worried about Mezzy.
Yeah, me too. He's pinned.
Yeah, and there's no help coming.
That's a defensive smoke.
I think he stays here, though, doesn't he?
And I think that you don't really want to be hunting. Oh, they're going to boost. That's one way to catch him. So Mezzy barely alive, 22 points of health.
And he's done enough.
They'll let him live. That's all 5 to stay alive on the VP side of the server. Long spawns, one of which, do they want to use them?
Looks like Flamus is going to give it a look. No, take that back.
Hold up.
Yeah, I see pre-aim. Oh, never mind.
Well, you know it's double orbs, at least.
The orb, yeah, reveals himself.
You can take that in.
But where's the second? I hear you ask, I hear you wonder, I hear you cry. Flitz worked it out with a nice headshot. Straight down mid. ZywOo overstayed his welcome on the boost, and Flitz cooking now. Straight through the mid smoke, or at least flirting with that idea.
Fame's picked up the orb.
A good flash, and Rops is blind. He's not blind. Oh, but he's dead. Good work from Flit. Both of the AWPers taken down by the bulldozer that is Flit.
Well, similar things happened on Train, right? It was quite a commanding start from Vitality, then a couple of individual moments where they're just looking for jewels on their own, then VP work back into the game, Xtaz takes a timeout, and they close the half.
All right, they might go through that. There's an incendiary. They're already in. Oh, the easy free fire from Flamus connects to the skull.
Just some lazy moments for Vitality, I'd say. Like, Rops doesn't need to stay around to look for that type of fight. He's probably better suited back platform. Allow Mezzy with the rifle to play for the mid to B. ZywOo as well, not ready for the scaling, even though with the timing that had elapsed, it was always going to be a possibility.
Electronic and Flit are stubborn for this hunt.
Lost the orb.
Yes, Flames gets away with his last second. He tries to jump over the bullets.
Oh, and a Flit smile there. So they do remove everything. That's how it started. Well, he's dropped into spawn.
Yeah, Electronic getting cheeky with
B
it.
split's on.
It is on. Smoke for Mezzy to use.
Kind of like that it's shallow.
Yeah, you can play around this. Stops access to the car position. Nice pack pick off on 2 drops. It's Fame with 1, but Apex's double is there. Quick resurgence out of Flit. They're into the site. Bomb on their back, but both bleeding out. They've got scraps of HP, but it's working. As the AWP picks off Apex's progression, and it's just going to be the end for Flit. Flames picks it up. Intense. B-site again exploited. An impactful double out of Apex.
You've already got 1 map. You just need this one, and you only need 7 rounds to get there. Actually, that's some 4 maps. No, that's right.
Yeah.
That is some real good maths.
Nailed it. Ooh, Flames. Dangerous game. Maybe they bait. Yeah. Oh, to the collateral from the AWP. The nade doesn't relieve his hands. Instead, he has to hit the shot, and he does. Electronic thought he had pace, and he did. 60-mile-an-hour peaks. Now ZywOo forced off, missed his shot, and punished. Icy the one to provide it. AWPers clash.
Oh.
And a very early 2v2. Apex is dunked on the Flit forward position.
If Apex pushes into upper tunnels right now, he was just going to like throw this round into disarray. You won't expect after he gets that kill with the nade that he's rotated this quickly in towards the upper tunnels. And as they mantle up short, Rops is in car, so he's worried about long right now, but he can tuck in tight and just worry about short. Apex is pushed in the backyard. If Rops goes down, he's still not looking the right way, Mr. Cool. When does the penny drop?
Yeah, okay, now he focuses his attention just in time for their walk contact.
Oh, no.
Just moved away and gets shot down. Rob's caught out, caught short, and Apex a million miles away.
Save. I don't think it. Well, actually, it's Apex. I don't know what he's going to do.
Neither does he. You got to keep them all guessing.
Well, he's going to head around long. He knows that there's the AWP of ZywOo just towards the reverse side. So AK's good.
He doesn't want that AWP just yet. He wants to see if he can find anything. A quick one-tap to the AWPer, and he would have a go.
Have to roll back the years here.
Yeah, didn't get that initial top headshot. Another double swing him. Nice shots from Fame. If he had a little bit less of a spray there, that could have got awkward.
All right, well, they're going to creep their way up Cat quite quickly. As he continues to harass.
Yeah, wait, there's a timing. Flip, flip, flip.
Out.
Beautiful.